My name is Sophie Nicole, and this is Subnautica. Last time we went through the Aurora, fixed the drive core, and ran out of time. Am I missing audio? No, just being a dick. Okay, so I think we picked up the black box data. Yes, it seems so. There are a couple of places left that we haven't explored, but before we do that, let's clear these notifications. Prawn soup we unlocked last time. Out of those ingredients, the difficult one is going to be aerogel, I think. I don't remember what aerogel requires. Is it advanced materials? I think aerogel requires ruby for some reason. Where the hell is advanced materials? Have I not unlocked aerogel even though it's part of the... Okay, whatever. Pretty sure it requires ruby. I don't know. I don't remember what else it requires. Maybe gel sacks. We'll see. Aurora black box data. Initiated slingshot maneuver around planet 4546b. High velocity energy pulse detected on planet surface. Emergency distress signal sent to Altera listening buoy via long-range comm display. Impact detected. Life pod bays on starboard side compromised. Outgoing communications compromised. That shaking is getting annoying. Emergency evacuation initiated. Manual piloting transferred to Captain Hollister. Life pods 1 through 25 were launched successfully. Entering planetary atmosphere. Massive impact registered. Drive core shield compromised. Emergency bounce back received from 8 life pods on planet surface. Human life signs detected over long range at T plus 8 hours, 1. If I understood that correctly, that's 1 human life sign detected 8 hours after the impact. Personnel unaccounted for. Non-essential systems maintenance chief Riley Robinson. Pretty sure that's us. This is what I was talking about before. I think I mentioned it in one of the recordings, where the character we're playing is a very specific male character. But this is the only context in which who this character is ever important. Like, if you miss the black box data, or like you never read this, you will never know who this character is. Like, it doesn't matter, so why not have like a character selection or something? Anyway, Altera HQ rescue solution received at T plus 8 hours to high priority terminal in captain's quarters. This being the little breadcrumb that sends you to the captain's quarters, except that you can't get in until you go somewhere else and then come back. Monitoring equipment failed at T plus 13 hours. Excuse me. I've been drinking Dr. Pepper lately. Recently, I mean. So, there was, over here I think, a place. Yeah, we cut through it. That requires a code. I don't remember the code. Did we find a code for this? Let me through. Did we find a code for this? Am I just... Or is this it? I think this is it. Lab access. 6483.
PDA data.
6483. Oh, Jesus. 6483. 6, 4, 8, 3. Huh. Okay. There's not a whole lot in this room. Some large sample flasks. cylindrical sample flasks. They're just, like, you can pick them up, but they don't do you any good. Like, it doesn't give you, like, materials or anything. It's just one of those things, like, and the non-functional microscope, which is non-functional probably because it's been submerged in salt water for a couple of days. Sample analyze, a bunch of stuff that it just, you can pick it up and decorate your place with and make it look nice. If you're into that kind of thing.
New PDA data.
What can we learn from the hive mind of Strider 6? Let's come back to that and go oxygenate first. Okay. How are the, quote, individuals which make up a hive mind to be categorized? Are they merely dumb components of the larger intelligent organism, or is the larger, quote, mind merely a product of the independent organisms? Can it be both? We define organisms by their traits, but find invariably that these traits depend on those of the environment. The concept of a tadpole is meaningless without the concept of the frog it will develop into. The idea of a predator is empty without an understanding of its prey. This begs the question, begging the question is a logical fallacy in which you include the conclusion in your premise. What the person means is, this raises the question, if we define everything by reference to everything else, what have we actually explained? An illustrative experiment was recently performed on the hive mind colony discovered on Strider 6. A device was placed outside the nest which would electrocute individuals approaching it. An ant colony would have lost many individuals before a basic danger signal was successfully communicated between them, resulting in, quote, learned avoidance of the device. Successful, but costly. The Strider 6 colony quickly formed into two factions. One attempted to move the device by brute force, sacrificing individuals as they did so. The second attempted to cover the device in sand. These two goals being mutually exclusive, a fight ensued. What the fuck? Oh, falling debris. Shit, let's try this. Where were we? A fight ensued. The first faction was beaten in virtue of their reduced numbers. The device was safely buried and the survivors called a truce. From the perspective of the individuals, this experience must have been horrific. From the perspective of the hive mind, a nagging problem had been overcome with most effective solution. Which perspective is the, quote, correct one? We suggest that it is neither. By attempting to fit such entities into our rigid set of concepts, we are painting onto the world a false impression of concreteness and meaning, which is a reflection of our concepts of ourselves. We describe Strider 6 individuals as attacking one another, just as we describe microbes in the human body. Yet the Strider colony, like the body, cannot be healthy as a whole without the aggressions of its components. We describe neurons in the brain as being dumb, but brains as a whole as intelligent. But when an idea takes hold in the brain, it forces out inferior ones. Do we describe this an act of aggression? Do we mourn dead neurons? When a philosophy or a technology takes hold in human society, when wars are fought over them and people die, is that rightly seen as being good or evil? This is not to undermine the meaning of our existence. From where we stand, our existence is very serious indeed. But is our civilization and our universe really any different from the colony on Strider 6? Is intelligence something limited to things of flesh and blood? Or is the universe truly one giant intelligent system and we but an amoeba blowing self-important potholes in its surface? We would do well as scientists to remember that our goal is not to paint the world as we see it, but to see it as it truly is. I find it interesting that this last paragraph is saying what it's saying when this is arguing philosophy. This previous paragraph is not a scientific argument, it's a philosophical viewpoint. The way I see it, anyway. Which is interesting. Not necessarily correct or incorrect, but certainly it's interesting. Looks like there's nothing else of importance in here.
Data bank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Fantastic. And of course, philosophy is important, and I am no philosophy major. I haven't even taken an introductory philosophy course, so everything I say about the subject may be entirely misinformed. So, you know, listener beware, or viewer beware. Visor, caveat, visor. May the viewer beware. I'm very sure there's another way out of this little section here, but I don't see it. Is it above me? I think it's above me. Yeah, here we go. If you'll let me up, please, thank you. 7. Tried clicking left click instead of right click to use this. It doesn't work that way. You have to right click to discharge it. Okay. Now if this is what I think it is, we're going to need to basically, would you do something, please? We're going to basically have to, oh fuck. We are basically going to have to turn around and go back the other way once we get out of here, because there is one area that, when I reviewed the footage in the last episode, you piece of shit, that we forgot to go into. So this is the other area that I mentioned last time where we would need to go. And I think I mentioned something like, I think it connects back around, and that's what I meant. And you should recognize this as a place we've already been. But up ahead here, when we first came in here, we went into, there was a 3-way split, and we went into the drive core and fixed that, and then we went to this prawn suit bay, and there was that third area where there was that third area, and when I was recording earlier, I just entirely forgot that was even a thing. I don't think it has anything particularly important. Just, that's kind of dark. Just, what am I trying to say? Sea moth parts. But, you know, I'm kind of a sucker for completion. In some ways, anyway. So, we're gonna go deal with that. Well, oh, Jesus. Yep. This is, way further than I thought it was. Probably would have been faster to go around the other way. Oh well. We will survive. Hopefully, if we don't fall too far again. Yeah, see, we went down that way. When this is here. Yeah, I could be doing this with my head above water, but I don't care. There is also this. VR Sweet Log.
PDA data.
Loading programs, Desert Island Drama, .vrat. Size 3 players, resources normal, spawning players on beach. I'm not going to read through this. But I will leave it here if someone wants to pause and look at it themselves. Okay, Seamoth fragment. Some glass. glass, and some lead was gained from that, which is nice. Another sea moth fragment. And now our inventory is full. Did it drop other stuff on the ground, or... No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. What is this? Ooh, a sea moth depth module. Yeah. Water. Consume, consume. Consume. Consume one of those. Grab that because it's helpful. Yeah, it doesn't look like it dropped any of that stuff, which is unfortunate. We missed out on 2 things. But it's just 2. That's okay. No big deal. I think that's it, and I'm glad we came in here because the depth module is important with a capital I. Registered trademark. 16 minutes. So I know the frequent mentioning of the time might be disruptive and or irritating, and I apologize for that. But I have ADHD, and if I don't do that, I may forget to look. So, I do indeed look and comment on it because it helps remind me I have looked at the time and processed that I have looked at the time and processed what the time said. Because you would not believe how many times in the past I've been wearing a watch, and I looked at the watch or my phone, fuck off, or my phone to tell what time it is, and then, you know, completely forget that I was even looking, and then look at it again, and then still not know what time it is, and then look at it a third time, and I still don't know what time it is. And then I have to stop and actually say out loud to myself, it is 12:59. Or whatever time it is. That's not what time it is right now. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. But, you know. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. There's a key binding that connects to upgrade modules. Yeah. Storage module. Depth module. My crush depth is now 300 meters, which means the jelly shroom case should be a cinch. I can also... now, in the vanilla game, you have to exit the vehicle to access the upgrade panel and the storage panels, and the upgrade panel is right here. And where the storage compartment is depends on which of the 4 vanilla slots you put it in. Because it could be here, or I think back here, and then back here, and up here, maybe? Something like that, I don't know, I don't remember. Anyway, point is, it changes depending on where you put the thing. But one of the mods that I have, and I've been meaning to record a video explicitly just talking about the mods. One of the mods I have allows me to access the vehicle upgrade panel and storage without leaving the vehicle, and damned if I can remember what... Oh, that's controller, not keyboard. Damned if I can remember what the key binding is for accessing... It's not listed because it's a modded key binding. Will it be listed here? I know this isn't important. I could make a note of it and just deal with it later, but it's bothering me, so I'm going to try to find it. Snap Builder, Universal charging module. Vehicle options. The map. Why don't I have the prawn suit display turned off? That's weird. Yeah, it's not listed. That's irritating. Of course, E exits. R is reload. That does that. F, G, H, J, K, L. The more I think about it, the more I think it should be R. Which may be the mod bugging. Either way, it doesn't matter. We are looking... What the hell is that? Oh, that's a sand shark. We are looking at 21 minutes. There's an assload of salt here. Let me pick up the salt, because salt is important. Okay, maybe I was exaggerating a little by saying an assload. There were 3. But that's okay. I exaggerate a lot. Don't take it personally. We have a mushroom forest here, and I believe the moon pool has fragments in the mushroom forest.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, I know. It's just gonna be a minute. Chill. The computer telling me what I know completely distracted me, and I forgot what I was saying. Hey Alex, what was I saying? My roommate does not have any idea what I was saying because he was not paying attention. I have been failed. I have been betrayed. This is heartbreaking. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with searching around the mushroom forest right now, so I'm just going to return and empty my inventory. I think the moon pool has fragments in the jelly shroom biome too. So we'll see if we can't get all of the fragments over there. Probably do that during this video. I think we've dealt with this wreckage site. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, there was this over here. Aren't we still missing parts for the beacon? Beacon, somewhere, maybe. Fucking scrolled right past it, apparently. Beacon. Yeah, we're still missing parts for the fucking beacon. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Usually that's one of the first things I end up getting. This playthrough has been all fucking topsy-turvy. But that's okay. We will survive, as, who is it? Gloria Gaynor says. We will survive.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Jesus, we've got a lot of batteries.
Corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Once again, I've been playing Ark, so my memory of the key bindings is a little fuzzy. And by playing Ark, I mean I've put in like 80 hours into the game recently, or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, we'll just stick you in there, it'll be fine. 100. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. I know we've got at least one or two empties here, don't we? One. Okay. I need you and put you in there. 0. There we go. Oh, I've got a shitload of... Oh, right, from being over at the thingamajig. That's right. Put in a new locker because we need space, and is that one bigger, or is it just closer? I think it's just closer. Just like over here, because it's popped out of the wall compared to the other one for some reason. Actually, while we're working with the batteries, why don't we do this? I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep hitting the wrong button and it's going to make me stab someone in the face. I think we need one more. Yeah, one more. Six. R for reload. And we have more batteries than can go into this charger. But it'll be fine. It will be just fine. What were we just gonna go do? Something. I was going to do that. Space Kitty. Yes. Oh Jesus, I've got a whole bunch of first aid kits. I don't need that many first aid kits. Actually, give me that back. Drink. We have a databank entry. Oh, Life Pod 7 transmission origin. Reported problems with their onboard fabricator sunk to 200 meters in an area of low ecological activity. Transmission origin 1 kilometer southwest of the Aurora's stern section. Scheiße. Switch here. I only have one titanium. I should have plenty of titanium. Trash can. But if I put you there, you'll cover up Space Kitty. But if I put you here, you'll be in the way. Space Kitty will survive for right now. I know it's going to break my friend's heart that I'm covering up Space Kitty. But she and Space Kitty will survive. 29 minutes. Okay. No, I don't want to deconstruct. Use trash can. What the fuck was I gonna put in here? Oh yeah. Fire extinguisher. Because these are cheap as hell, I can't... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is also a mod which lets you defabricate stuff. If I can even find it. Where the hell? It's not gonna be in sustenance, that's dumb. Equipment? Oh, it's right fucking here. Yeah. Too bad I deleted the other one. Oh well. Yeah, this is a good thing to remember, that the defabricator mod exists. Yeah, see, it just deletes it after a few seconds. Which is, you know, helpful. That's what it's for. Unless you're a dumbass who forgets that it can be recycled. Some things, anyway. I have heartburn for some reason. That's awful. I don't think I need you anytime soon. Always handy to carry you just in case. You're handy, you're handy. I haven't unlocked the thermal blade yet, have I? Where would it even be? Equipment, presumably. Oh, that bothers me. How do you unlock the thermal blade? I forgot. Subnautica thermal blade. I usually get that without even trying. Is it a data? Oh, it's using the modification station. That's why. That's right. I believe it automatically unlocks when you unlock the modification station. That's right. I don't remember where parts of the modification station are, of course, but, you know, it's okay. We will survive. Gloria Gaynor to the rescue again.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you kindly. Put that one. And put that one. And I can carry those with. It's nighttime again. But where we're going, we don't need those stinking lights. Because it's going to be dark anyway. We're going to deal with that next time. The degassing habitat. Wait a minute, it's what time? 33. Okay, I'm going to call it right here, and in the next video I will be poised above the degassing habitat opening, ready to go down there and explore. Until then, this has been Subnautica.